Knock, knock. It's Devin the Clock. And thank y'all so much for dropping by on Sonic's 34th birthday. I hope y'all have been having yourselves a wonderful, very lovely Monday. And I'm curious to know, before we get rolling around, potentially at the speed of sound, I would like to know how you may have celebrated Sonic's birthday thus far. Did you watch a favorite episode or a favorite movie or any particular thing, play a favorite game, eat a chili dog, or should I say, eat a chili dog, or perchance, maybe you played a favorite game, maybe you drew a picture. I would like to know about it, and I would like to know about what Sonic means to you. We've got this world of all of these characters and all of these colorful stories and backgrounds surrounding them, and for one reason or another, that whole world has been able to connect with so many people all around the world. And I'm so grateful that it's brought joy and inspiration to so many. It's brought me into streaming, and I've made so many incredible friends, and my life is forever changed as a result of my newfound connection to Sonic. Granted, I did grow up with Sonic to an extent as a kid, but I'd never really been somebody who was a part of the fandom or engaging in it. And now I'm very, very closely connected to that. And my life is so much better as a result. And once again, I'm grateful to all y'all who decided to drop by. Also, we've already got some redeems and some new followers, so shout out to Ventilian Vexus. Thank you so very much for that follow. As well as we've already got, I gotta keep these things on, these do not want to stay. We've got a ... narrator voice request from Joseph the Lonely Kid, aka Scott, who says, "Today is no ordinary day. It is the birthday of the world's fastest hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. All across Green Hill Zone, his friends are gathering to celebrate the Blue Burr..." No, shame, not Blue Burr, not Bill Burr. It's the Blue Blur. Take two. I'll pick it up midway through. "His friends are gathering to celebrate the Blue Blur, who's saved their world time and time again. From chili dogs piled high to loops and ramps decorated with streamers, the party is as energetic as Sonic himself. But true to form, Sonic's not one to sit still. He's speeding through the festivities, racing his pals, and reminding everyone that birthdays are best spent with friends." Oh, well said. I love how you brought that into this very meaningful message, for sure. And granted, there can be times where on our birthdays, maybe we aren't all about all the fanfare and all the noise, but it's still important to recognize there are people out there who love you. There are people out there who care about you. And that connection is always really, really important, whether it's on your birthday or not. Letting people know that you're grateful to have connection with them, and also accepting the gratitude that they may have for you. Much like I have gratitude for all y'all here today. You could be anywhere doing anything, and you decided to join me, and I'm always grateful for that. Let's see. Nova says, "Discovered you via your announcement as the voice of Sonic for Prime, and since then am now a stream regular." Yes, you are. Honestly, it's so rare that you're not here, and that to me is just, that's so cool to me. Like I said, y'all could be doing anything. It is late o'clock over there in England, and it is already the next day. It's technically no longer Sonic's birthday. But here you are, and that really means a lot to me. And if I can help bring positivity to somebody's day, it is all so very worthwhile. Sonic, care to say something about Eggman, since it's his birthday too? So I tend not to go too far with taking requests. I'll be careful with what I say. But I mean, technically, it's, I guess, kind of Egghead's birthday also, sort of. But is anybody really celebrating that? Really? Like, even Orbot and Cubot probably forgot. They're probably celebrating my birthday, so... that's all I got. But thank you so much for dropping by. It is good to see you. And Rodent Knight, squeak squeak, always a pleasure. Sonic is half a year older than me, so I see him as a big bro. Oh, that's so adorably sweet. That is so adorably sweet. And although Sonic is called a rodent often, hedgehogs are technically not part of the rodent family, but still, I feel like there's still an adjacency there. I feel like adjacency, and not just in the Griffith sense, just in the sense of like cute little forest field animal that scurries around. And honestly, there's a lot of rodents that can be real fast. Dare I say, there are many rodents that might be just as fast, if not faster, than a hedgehog. So there's always a connection. Probably Orbot and Cubot are cooking a burnt cake for Egghead that they were ordered to make. They totally would not have known that it was his birthday if Eggman didn't yell at them. And even then, they're still not sure because they're like, wait a minute, isn't it actually Sonic's birthday though?
Maybe he got their birthdays mixed up.
So, they might not even think that he's telling the truth. They think he's maybe just jealous and it's not actually his birthday too, even though technically it is. These weekly streams, the perfect kind of calming to end a day. Oh, that's 100% the vibe I'm about. People ask me, why do I not play horror games on stream? And it's not just because I don't do well with that genre most of the time, but it's also just because I want people to be able to come here and relax and chill and unwind. And you're not gonna get the whole yelly, screamy stuff. You just get that, relaxing vibe. You get that relaxing music, and you can just vibe with it. And the fact that that's resonated with so many means so very much to me. Let's see. That Thunderfang is looking into everyone's soul, but you promise not to eat them?
I make no such promise.
Well, I'm gonna try my best to make sure that doesn't happen. If you see the stream end abruptly, it's not because of Rockoon hacking in and ruining it. It's because Thunderfang is trying to consume everybody's souls, and I'm trying my best to stop him. And I will withhold that no, not withhold. That's not what that word means. I will hold that promise. Yes. And let's see. Can't wait to see how you like this game's opening. I have no idea what to expect. I literally know nothing about it other than this is when Jet the Hawk showed up for the first time. So I'm going in totally blind. I've seen the tiniest bit of gameplay footage, but I don't even remember what it was like. Hello, Ralph. Just watched Sonic Prime over the past week with my nephews who are huge Sonic fans. Way cool, Ralph. Love your voice and performances, Sonic. One of my all-time Sonic performances. Love your work. Thank you so very much. I don't have words for how much that means to me because there was so much tremendous pressure on me. Like, when I was told, hey, we'd like to cast you as Sonic, I'm just like, I don't know if I can handle this. I'm the shy, quiet kid who wants to sit in the corner and not be noticed. Everybody's gonna know it. I'm gonna have a lot to be compared to from the legacy of previous actors, but okay. And lo and behold, a lot of people liked it. A lot of people understood what I was trying to do as far as performance goes. Sure, I don't write the scripts, but I try to always find the joy. I always try to find, most importantly, the empathy. And when I have a moment to really dig into those personal moments and really take Sonic to a place that's here, a place that's more calming and comforting and therapeutic, which is not something I feel has been explored a whole lot previously, that's what I connect with, and I'm really grateful anytime that connects with someone else. Let's see. And Miss Manxie, it is good to see you dropping by. I'm glad you were able to make it. Thank you. And I know I said howdy earlier, but Ghost Raccoon and Stranger Boo, thank you for dropping by. Bro, it's Blue. Anna Monitor, thank you for dropping by. So many names, so many familiar names, so many new names, but I'm grateful for all of y'all. And yeah, this should be a really fun time. Also, Alan Gibbons, thank you for the bitty boos. Disney Plus, Netflix, etc. should have an option where you select which show you want to watch, then select play random episode. This is for people that don't have the energy of selecting a specific episode, but they want to watch a certain show. That honestly is a really, really good idea. I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner. People love like shuffle options for music playlists and music streaming services. Why not with the Videro services? Why not? I'll take questions and answers for maybe another 10 minutes or so, then we're gonna get into some gameplay over here. And Eva, you were
Finally able to build Thunderfang.
Yo, that is so awesome. You were able to build it in one day, were you able to? It definitely took me several streams, but I probably can't compare my streams to what it would typically take to build something, because I'm like, chat though, but also build though. But either way, I have fun doing it, and I look forward to being able to do another build sometime soon. Jensen Hackett Garza says, my 20th birthday is November 30th, and celebrate it by watching Sonic Prime, way cool, and playing NFL football as the Minnesota Vikings. Very, very nice. Friend of mine is from Minnesota, so he's a big Vikings fan. I'm sure he will be cheering along with you. I've never been to Minnesota, but it seems like a pretty cool city. So I'm pretty down with a lot of the Minnesota sports teams, despite what the Minnesota Timberwolves did to my Warriors this year. But it's not a normal happenstance. Also, Jace Terry, I'm glad you like the mug. Thank you. Who's going to be voicing Jet? Is it Andrew Francis or Vincent Tong? There are currently no plans to have a Vancouver voice actor for Jet, so Jet's gonna continue to be voiced by whoever's been voicing him in the games as of late. I don't actually know who that is, but that's not changing. There are currently no plans for Vancouver people doing any future Sonic stuff. Hey, that might change. I never thought it would happen in the first place, but currently what we've got is what we've got, and all y'all know exactly as much about upcoming Sonic stuff as I do. I'm serious. I don't know anything that isn't already publicly out there, but I hope that changes. Okay, am I doing anything exciting this week? If you consider tax-related things exciting. I'll be fine. I don't like tax-related things. They're not very fun. This is gonna basically be the highlight of my week. This will be that. And then next week, I'm doing neat. I think it's next week. Yes, next week I have fun directoring stuff to do. Some of y'all might know Rockoon was helping me out with some things related to that recently. That's gonna be next week. That's gonna be great. Now Rocky has no monies to spend from my card. Well, I mean, he still has my card memorized, so it doesn't really stop him from trying to. He's gonna do what he does. He's gonna do what he does. This is, what I associate, the things I associate most with being 30 plus are just how much more of my life revolves around taxes and vegetables. Fortunately for me, I like vegetables, but I don't like taxes. I don't want to meet the person who likes taxes. I'm sure they exist, but I'm cool without meeting them. How many Sonic Cups do you have? I have exactly 2. I have the one that I had on Sunday, which is just like Sonic's big old head in a silhouette, and then on the other side, it's kind of got the old school kind of Sonic-y logo. And then I have this modern Sonic one. I assume this says Sonic the Hedgehog. And then we got the whole Team Sonic going on over there. I got both of these from GameStop. Cammy QD with that same vibe. Okay, I'm glad somebody else knows what's up. Somebody else knows what's up. I love me some. I like most kind of vegetables, to be honest. I've always been a fan. How did the basketball game go yesterday? Not the way that I had hoped. It sure felt like I was watching my Golden State Warriors with how careless the Indiana Pacers were with the basketball in a game that they definitely could have won despite being the underdogs. Sorry, Rocky, for mentioning dogs, but they had their best player, Tyrese Halliburton, get hurt and tear his Achilles heel very early on in the game, so you had this really tragic thing happen, but then you had this great potential story of, is the team going to rise up missing their greatest player? Can they still win it for him? And it looked like they were gonna do it, and then they got super careless and then they threw the ball away a lot. Oh well, they still put on a valiant effort until they didn't anymore. Such is life. They still have a lot to be proud of, and as a former basketball player myself, although not on that level, not even close, I still kind of, I just have a deep love for the game and people who are passionate about it, and just seeing them play to the best of their ability. And congrats to the winning Oklahoma City Thunder, but it was a little bittersweet. I wish it could have been really both teams at their best, but part of the game is dealing with and sometimes overcoming those setbacks, those injuries. Part of life is like, okay, this bad thing happened, and maybe you didn't win today. Maybe you had a really, really humiliating loss, but how are you going to bounce back? Can you come back stronger than ever before? And a lot of times you see those stories. So once again, I still enjoyed watching it to a decent degree, and I look forward to next year. For me, basketball is always going to be the favorite. That's literally what I wanted to do. I didn't grow tall enough to be competitive anymore. I always was undersized for the position that I played, but there came a time where, all right, now people are like a foot taller than me and outweighing me by 50 to 100 pounds. I should probably stop playing basketball because this is getting very painful. But to get to see old classmates, teammates of mine, now doing what they're doing out there in the NBA makes me very happy, and I feel like I'm living through them when I watch it. What is something that Sonic inspired to you? Sonic inspired me streaming. I was not gonna be somebody who was doing streaming, and also Banganda. I hope I got it right. It was one of those. Thank you so very much for the follow. I appreciate you dropping on by, Banganda. Yeah, Sonic inspired me to stream and connect with a lot of people because, as I've said, I am super duper introvert guy. This is not really my natural thing, but knowing that as soon as I started working on Sonic stuff, people were gonna want to know, who is this guy? What's his whole deal? And knowing that I would have more ability to bring joy to others, I'm like, all right, let's try this streaming thing. And hey, Rocky, you want to come along with me? Because I feel like you're much more of a natural entertainer. And of course, naturally, his first choice was to want to take over the entire stream, which I don't really plan on having that happen, but having him here is a huge help. And again, I've made so many new friends, I've met so many great people, and I'm grateful to know that I've been able to bring joy to others through all this. Shock TH. Shock the Hedgehog. Thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate you coming through on this, the day of my 34th birthday. Not mine. I'm 37. So Sonic is the one who is 34. But appreciate you coming on through. Rodent Knight says Sonic as a franchise inspired me a lot, but as a character, Shadow inspired me the most. He was quite relatable for me as an outcast, always strictly authentic with his actions and loyal to the end for those he cares about. You know what? I get it, and I see it. I don't see, although I know that is part of your history, I don't see so much of the edgy McDark Soul side, but I definitely see the sort of like, hey, you know, I'm still more of that introvert in nature, but you're very, very passionate and you're very, very caring. So I absolutely see that, and I'm so glad to know that about your story. Let's see. You and Rocky are a light in so many people's lives, including my own, says Shadow Sylveon. Thank you again. That means so much more than you could ever know. That's right, Sharina. That's right. I'm perpetually 17 years old. Yes, I am young and youthful forever, and that's right. I can actually still sound exactly the way I sounded when I was 17. I was going back and watching some old episodes of Grossology where I voiced Lab Rat, and I was like, dang, I still sound like that. All right. This ain't going nowhere anytime soon. At least I hope not. Let's see. Read a few more things. Sonic getting to meet the ... narrator, but I'm just a disembodied voice. He's just a disembodied voice. I don't really know, really what to do with that. It would feel, I don't know. Maybe it'd be like having Black Doom in my head, but it's just like a goofy narrator. Because for the longest time, you would just hear his voice and not know, where he was at. Yeah, I don't know. ... narrator is not so much a character to me. The closest thing to that is if you've seen the Wonders of the Universe web series by Legendary Frog and Toonworks. I voiced a goldfish starship captain named Captain McCracken, and he had a very similar voice to the ... narrator combined with some Patrick Stewart because he was Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. That's the closest thing you're gonna get to a physical manifestation for the ... narrator. Let's see. Spanish broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, carrots, potatoes. All of those things are lovely, to be honest. All of those things are so very wonderful. Also, Michael Yurchak has been the voice of Jet since 2010 and will be returning for Crossworlds. Yo, okay. I am glad, because not everybody keeps going for the longest time with a role like that. So I'm happy to know he's still doing his thing. People thinking that I'm 22. I'm very lucky. I got them good genes where my mama and even my grandma both can pass as 20 to 30 years younger than they are. And in my case, I don't think I could pass as 30 years younger than I am, because that would make me 7, and I don't think I passed as 7. But yeah, what can I say? I've been very, very lucky. It definitely has not massively been a diet and exercise thing, although I try to be good about that. I've just been blessed like that. Oh, I see a plantain mention. Plantain why am I saying message? My brain wants to say message. Plantain mentions make me happy. Me a Caribbean man, me love me plantain. Also known as platanos in certain places. Let's see. Alright, maybe I'll read a couple more, then we get into Video Gam. Sorry for not being the super best with keeping up with chat. There's just so much going on here. But once again, please know that I am so very grateful for all of y'all. Let's see. Joel Cosme. Hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. I've been a Sonic fan since I was 8 years old. On my 8th birthday, I got the Sonic Mega Collection plus video game on the PS2, and then the following Saturday, I started watching Faster, Sonic X every Saturday morning until 2014, when they stopped airing the rerun, sadly. That is quite sad. But, yo, that's so cool that Sonic has been a part of so much of your childhood. And, again, that's just says something really special about the character, that it's a whole world of characters that a lot of people got into when they were young, but it still stayed with them because you're always being offered something new, and you never really know what it's gonna be in the Sonic franchise. You could be having fun racing games, you might have some crazy adventure, you might have a concert. There's always some incredible thing going on within that world, and it's always kind of exciting to see what's going to be happening next. Very cool. Thank you so much for sharing that. I feel like Shadow's Edge is more response to his fans as time went by, but at the start in Sonic Adventure 2 and Heroes, he's more of a socially awkward Hedgie on a mission that's good at what he does. You know what? You are right about that, and I feel like that's something that's often overlooked. He didn't really have much socializing beyond what he had with Maria, and well, we all know how that went. So there's the whole world that's just very confusing to him, and connecting with others and trusting and just love and just basic interaction is a very foreign thing for him. So that makes sense. It really does. Let's see. Working on making my dad Sonic Force's avatar into an OC, says Sabuna. Yes. Tachyon the Hedgehog. I love that name. That's awesome. Oh, you gotta run with it. Chaos Sonic does look like Metal Sonic somewhat. You are correct. But when people say, oh, he's, just some lame, like, Metal Sonic knockoff, like, my thing is like, he's not, though. He's not even a variant. He's his own boy. He just happens to be a robot Sonic, but is made by different people who have a different perspective. And I love him for it.
I'm such a silly boy.
Let's see. And Thomas says, Sonic teaches me to live life to the fullest. I like that. I think that's really, really cool, because that's the thing about Sonic. He really makes an effort to not take things or others for granted. And he realizes, hey, there's stuff I can do right now. Why aren't I out there doing it? And that's just such an admirable trait about him. For me, I'm gonna say my first connection to Sonic came when I was, I don't know if I knew about the show or the book or first that I had, or played the Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I can't remember, but I feel like my first exposure was probably through the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon with Jaleel White. And that's why I try to play homage to him. Homage? I've never known how to say that. Pay homage to him every moment that I could through my time in Sonic Prime. But yeah, just something about his confidence and his swagger really resonated with me as that shy kid. There was a part of me that just was saying, like, man, I want to get like that dude. And eventually, in a way, I did kind of get like that, but as I got older, I started to realize, hey, wait a minute, Tails is the one that I connect much more with on a personal level. He's got more of that introverted, I'm gonna be off to the side fixing things for whoever needs it. That mentality is much more my vibe. But in a sense, I am more of a Tails, but I found a way to study and present myself as more of a Sonic in a funny way. Life is full of surprises, and I never really would have imagined I'd be getting here. If you were to ask anybody going back, I'm gonna say probably all the way from middle school to preschool. Who is most likely to end up like Sonic or be an actor for Sonic? I'm the last person anybody ever would have picked. I'm the last person I would have picked. But life is full of surprises like that. You just gotta try to live it to the fullest and fulfill your potential. And help other people fulfill theirs. Hey, Hathor says, I just got back from the doctor's. I accidentally swallowed from some food coloring. While the doctor said I'd be fine, I feel like I died a little inside. Waka waka. Very nice. Very well said. It's been a while since we've gotten one of those, so I thank you for that, and I hope that you have been very well, old friend. All right. So with all of that said, we are going to get into some gameplay. I'll read that real quick. Anna Forever says, for me, I was literally born in 2011, and for me all along, I literally felt like I had that love for Sonic all along, and then so I decided to embrace my love for Sonic. I think that's so cool. There are those characters who can come around and you're just like, I feel like you've always been a part of my life. I just didn't know it until now. And that's so cool that Sonic is able to be that way for you. I would say probably to an extent, Team Rocket has been like that for me. But I totally get and see that in Sonic for so many. Is Chaos Sonic going to meet Metal Sonic for his own future? Jeremiah, as far as everything goes with Sonic Prime and those characters in there, I really don't know anything new that's gonna happen. There's no information that I can give you that's new. Sadly, I would love if we got to see Chaos Sonic in anything ever again, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But I can tell you, it would make me extremely happy, and I would love
if Chaos Sonic was voiced by Jaleel White.
because that's the whole reason why I did his voice like that. All right, let's lock in. We're gonna get to it with some. I hope the sound works. Why is it like I'm not here? No, I'm here. Stop pretending that I'm not here. What's the deal with that? I am here. There we go. Have a good night, Cammy QD. I appreciate you dropping in as always. Thank you for celebrating my birthday. All right, give me some of that sound and music, because I don't know if you're gonna work. I think you will. I hope you will. There we go. What? This is not what I expected. Okay. All right, we got some like Lego connectable things going on there, clearly. Made to lock on to Knuckles' shoes. This is not what I expected. Yo, these colors though. I'm sorry, what? Can we use this art style more in anything? That like pencil shading though. Hello? Okay. This is a bop. Okay. Oh yeah! Okay. And so anybody who doesn't know who Jet is, they'll be like, who are these bird guys? Oh, of course Tails is the first one to get hit. Everybody out there doing their Shadow impression. Time to punch Tails. No, you good, you good. Take care of your boy. Good job, Sonic. Yo! Yo, that's fire. And we're not even done. I feel like this music is like very fitting of the era as well. I can see it meshing well with what are you gonna do? The odds are stacked against you. Two worlds collide on the inside. That was fire though. Yo, for real. Okay. Alright. What do we got going on here? New game. All that. We're doing that. Alright. Yes, I do. I do want to create new game data. Let's go. Intro made by the same animation team behind Dragon Ball Z. Toei? I'm curious. Toei? No way. No way, Toei. That's awesome. That is, well, they did a good job. I'm just seeing if I'm gonna want to tweak anything here, like put. What does that change? It's exactly the same, but I feel better about it. Are subtitles on automatically? All right, we have everything we need here. All right. All right. Oh, production IG. Okay, okay. Well, still absolutely awesome as heck. Oh, it's already done. Supersonic speed! Sonic Riders! Alright, now we start. Let's go. Let's get into it. The animators who made that intro are the ones who also animated Attack on Titan. No way. Man. The versatility of animators, for real. Also, how did I miss that? Genesis Waves! I like your name! Thank you so very much for the follow! Oh, we gotta do story mode. Sonic Heroes Story Mode. What?
I think the signal's coming from around here.
Up that volume. Up that volume.
That's really weird. It looks like something's jamming the radar signal.
Are they gonna peanut butter the radar signal next?
There! What's that?
It's birds!
Sonic! The emerald's over there!
Okay.
All right! Now we're talking!
Oh, back in the days where everything moved so much. Alright. Okay. Animation like that. Alright. I'm ready for it. That could have ended very dangerously. Yeah, at least Knuckles is being on the offense here. Meet the Babylon Rogues! What if Rouge joined them? Would she be Rogue Rouge? Yo, I'm so glad you could catch this stream. Thank you so much again for dropping by. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a bird. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Someone's about to get cut off. Wait, huh? Oh, right. Bird stuff. Oh, yo got son. Now you the flattest on your face thing alive.
Ah, new competition!
Alright, oh, he's fine with this. He ain't even mad.
Eggman!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone. I hope you're all ready for a show. We've got an exciting event just for you.
What up, homie?
Ho ho ho,
Merry
Eggmas!
Eggmas.
I put together a little extra something to spice things up. I call it the X World Grand Prix, a tournament to see who's the best of the best with extreme gear.
Okay.
Not just a race, but a special race to see who's the fastest.
Well, he just wants everyone to have fun.
And these races are no holds barred.
What's wrong with any of this?
A simple entry fee of 1 chaos.
Oh,
element,
that's.
and the winner takes it all.
There's the plan. There's the plan. Okay.
So, let's see who among you dares to meet this challenge.
Who among us? Who among us? All right.
Eggman again! Just what is he up to this time?
And there's
He
more.
just said it.
Before I forget, I'll present the current contestants. These players, they're hot. The best racers I can find.
Birds. I love that face. Birds. You could name them. You gonna name them?
Hey, that's... the X World Grand Prix, huh? Let's do this!
Okay, I assume it's a Grand Prix where he had to go up against all of his previous exes. There were 7 of them in total, and they were evil. All right, let's go. Volume is all over the place too. I don't know how to control this yet. You're gonna teach me? No? We're not doing that? They just put you right in here? They literally just put me right in here. I don't know how anything works. Am I trying to ride people's air trails? Whoa! I don't know what I've gotten myself into, but maybe going to story mode first was not the best idea. They don't have a tutorial. They just put me in here. I missed the power-ups. Ow. Okay, that did something. Okay, now you're gonna tell me about how things go. All right. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. The tutorials and the extras menu. I should probably go there. I think I'm probably gonna have to back up and do some things again and go to that menu and actually figure out what I'm in for here. Nope, that was embarrassingly bad. This is embarrassingly bad. Okay, note to self, don't start with story mode, but I like the gameplay in general. I don't like when the cars do that. I don't like the cars. I don't like cars hurting me. All right, stay locked in, baby. Okay, that felt kind of nice. No. All right, that's a little better. Whoa. Oh gosh, you really lose all of your speed really fast if you don't do this right. All right, let's go for not last place. Not last place, baby. Ow! No! No! I was so close to not having last place. You don't understand what this means to me. Whoa! 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 Oh! Oh! That was very abrupt. That was very abrupt. But alright. I feel like that wasn't last place. I can live with that. Yo, that was cold. That was seriously cold. Okay. Back it up here. Let's give me some. So tutorial is in the extras. Who am I racing against? Demons, apparently. All right. So there's demo video teach theater. There it is. All right. Please teach me. I am a basic baby. Sonic Riders is a new type of why don't I do the voice? A new type of racing game. Catch up with rivals by riding on their turbulence. That sounds like not wise. Turbulence also has other benefits, so take full advantage. This is gonna really confuse kids when this is their introduction to that term. Perform tricks when you see air system in Sonic Riders. Press B to boost, but be careful, it consumes a lot of air. Use this on tight corners. Control stick plus R. This allows you to navigate sharp turns more effectively, which I definitely wasn't doing before. Drop a tornado when rivals are closing in. L plus R. Try and trap them momentarily. But don't use it too often, otherwise you'll run out of air. Try to avoid running out of air. I wanted to run out of air, what if I want to? Perform tricks. Gain air, use words are gone real fast, and jump. The trick ranking determines the amount of air you gain. Try to cross the starting line just as the countdown is complete. Oh, this is a lot to take in. Jump using A. Press A again to land on a rail. All right. Use the control stick to boost yourself in the air. Knock down obstacles on the track. Drop a tornado did make me laugh. It does feel like it's just a casual thing that everybody does in their day-to-day lives. Everybody's used to dropping tornadoes. Yes. Oh man, on my way to work this morning, I wasn't paying attention and I dropped my tornado. Okay, B to boost sounds very important. I'm gonna remember that one. I'm gonna hope I remember that one, because I wasn't doing it before. All right, we're going back in. Going back in. Story mode. Heroes dropping tornadoes on them. We gonna drop tornadoes on them. Let's get it. Oh snap! Blade Blur, the homie. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope that you are doing well. We need an interview. Mr. Sonic, how do you feel after this race with no tutorial? And with cars enjoying to hit you? Do you think cars are the real bosses of the game? Yes. Yes, I do. Ow! Oh, that's not good. Oh, they have that there. Okay. What? I felt like I landed just fine. I personally felt like I landed just fine. Whoa. Oh, that was a thing that I missed out on. Hey, you took my thing. How do I not be in danger anymore? Ow! Oh! Ow, I don't know what happened. Ow, that hurt so much. Oh, that hurt so very much. I have retained no information. I'm going to be honest, I've retained almost no information. Okay, at least I'm doing better. Or I was. Cars, cars, away from me, cars. Oh! Okay. Ow! I wish everyone would stop hurting me. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. Your boy has no idea what he's doing. Okay, but I'm doing better somehow. All right. All right. Ow, no, not now. No, no, no. Oh, just you wait. All right. Not today. Okay. All right. I still don't even really know what I'm doing. But okay. All right. Okay, sure. I'll take it. By 2 seconds, that's fine. That's fine. All right, I beat level 1. I feel like I'm in serious danger for whatever comes next, but all right, let's go. Let's get it. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support.
Yeah, but what exactly is Eggman really after?
The Chaos Emeralds, bro.
It can't be anything too important.
It's Chaos Emeralds. He said so.
Huh? Amy?
Why are you surprised?
Don't tell me.
All
you
right,
signed
first
up too.
place.
Of course, it really looks exciting and fun. Why wouldn't I join?
Wink, 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 wink.
This way, I'll be able to keep my eyes on you.
Yeah, there it is. She did it.
Tail?
Good. Perfect. Perfect.
Mark?
Uh-huh. I think it was on the boards of those guys we ran into in Future City.
Oh.
Babylon.
Babylon?
Yes.
Metal
Rise of the
Gear.
Babylon Rogues. A long
Oh,
time ago, there was a
Babylon.
floating island known as Babylon Garden. Supposedly, robbers lived there. According to rumors, this legendary band, the Babylon Rogues, were great thieves.
Oh. Hold
Legend
A to
also
charge your
says
jump
that
before
the
you leave the
Babylon
end of a
Rogues
ramp. It'll
incurred
help.
the wrath of
I
the
will
gods
try.
because of their crimes, and that the island was cast into the depths of the earth.
Hey,
After that, supposedly the Babylonians were then scattered for all time.
these are
never
like
to be
Chozo
found.
ruins.
But they say that the Babylon Rogues' treasure still remains on that island, waiting to be discovered.
Okay.
There are also rumors that the Babylon Rogues were extreme gear specialists.
Extreme gear.
Still, how can a plank like
Oh.
that just float?
That's easy to explain. According to the Kutta-Joukowski lift theorem, the control surface flow is balanced by the inverse kinetics of the...
Stop!
Hey,
I get it, okay?
They're-
It just floats, and that's good enough for me.
this is the best I've seen them with their humor in this era
Sorry, but it's
so
just
far.
too funny. Huh? That
I like
feels
that
unusual.
silliness. More cartoony
Customized it
stuff.
myself.
Speed characters can grind on rails, flight ones can go through dash rings, and power can punch through barricades.
I never imagined anyone
And
would
faces.
ever such a piece of junk.
Ooh,
Thanks.
yeah, I think you
It
made
was
them
good
mad.
for a laugh. See ya, shorty. Oh, that girl! Who does she think she is?
A bird.
Yeah. How can she just walk in and diss Tails?
She did.
I know, and tinkering's all he's really good at, too.
Please come to the gate.
Yo, the writers were on today. The writers were on for this. Okay. I am impressed. I'm impressed, honestly.
This contest will kick off in a short time.
Splash Canyon, alright. Let's go. Don't walk into the thing. Good. Alright. It didn't matter. It didn't even matter. Alright. Time to adapt to a new control scheme that I'm not ready for. Oh, those are things I could be jumping onto. Whoa! I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I didn't feel in control of that situation, but okay. Oh no! Ow! Oh, ow! All right, we gonna find it. We gonna find it. We'll find it. We'll find it. We'll find it. We're figuring this one out. Oh, that's not good. Go, 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 go. Come on, buddy. Okay. All right. We on the come up. Whoa. I don't know what that was. Ow. Oh, get in there, young man. I have so much confusion. Go faster. What? Hey, what? What was that gold thing? There's a lot of stuff happening here, and I don't know what it is. Danger! Okay, there's still time. Not a lot of it, but there's technically still time. I don't know how the meter works. I definitely know of the B to boost, but I don't know how to use it in a way that's not gonna result in severe pain. Hit? Oh snap! Kid Icarus is in this game? Oh yeah. Okay, that was wild. If you hold down A when approaching a ramp, you can get a perfect jump, and then use the L stick for tricks faster. That was loose. I definitely was feeling loose and not nearly tight enough there. That's okay. Well, it might not be okay, but okay. All right, this is a better start. All right. Better start. I can't tell where I'm going, and everybody surpassed me. How did they know where to go? I feel like it was a little unfair in that moment towards me. Whoa, hello. And goodbye. Ow. Okay, come on, kiddo. Come on. All right. There you go, kiddo. Here's the part where I don't remember what I was doing. And everybody got ahead of me. I can't see what's happening there. Oh. I didn't know that I was in a position to try to land correctly. Oh boy. Alright, still got plenty of time, and I'm doing better than before. Yeah! The final lap! Oh! Stay locked in, kid. Oh, no, not like that. Not like that, though. All right, not bad. All right. Come on. It doesn't matter. We're right there. Come on. Come on, kid. All right. Second is good. Second is good. Second is good. I'm fine with it. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Rocky's not here, but if I'm sure if he were, he'd be laughing at me, Scott. Look who's pleased with I won't even try to do his voice. It'll be embarrassing. It'll sound nothing like him. Oh! Spider-Man! Wait. No.
Ha! I let you get away last time, but definitely not today.
Why wait till later, you little punk? I'll pay you back tenfold now.
Oh, he winding up, and he hit the wrong guy.
What are you doing, you
I like these writers.
Was that supposed to be some kind of punch?
I like
Nice
these writers.
try, buddy.
Yo, leave this homie
It
alone.
wasn't my fault.
This
If
dude
you
is
hadn't
having the
jumped
worst
out of the way
day.
just now, I would have clobbered.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
You monster.
The race is about to
What
start.
have you done?
Participants, please get to your positions now.
There's definitely some Donkey Kong
The track, then. We'll
reverse
settle this
Rockoon eyes going on there.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That poor little adorable robot. Please just give him a head pat and some oil and a big hug, because he deserves it. Oh, this is not gonna do well with my eyes. So much lava. Oh, ow. Whoa, whoa. I don't like decreasing speed. I like when I'm going fast. Oh! Oh! I guess that lava didn't hurt me. Oh, and I'm going the wrong way. I'm going totally the wrong way. I'm totally, that's not good. That's, get back on the board. Get on the board. I don't know about this one, y'all. I don't know about this one, y'all. This might not be the one. Thomas, you missed me winning some races somehow. But you can always, you can always go back and watch what happened previously. It's gonna be tough for me to describe what happened sometimes. But it's all good. We have a VOD for that. Whoa! That's not good. That's not good. Ha! Ha! Oh my goodness. This place is not good for my self-esteem. Oh! Okay, I'm still kind of in it. Somehow. Ow! Ow! Stop it! I feel really bad for whoever is in last place right now. Like, because I have not been having a good race, and they are, like, not even remotely in here. Please go fast. Okay. I feel like I still got a shot somehow. Inexplicably. Ow! Maybe not anymore! Oh. We'll see about that. Ow! I got turned into paper? I'm sorry, what? Oh, that's awesome. I can't even be mad at that. I'm not even mad at that. I am a little mad at not being on the board. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I feel like there was a little bit of a comeback that happened despite everything. Fittingly clumsy for Knuckles, though. It's fine. Okay. Let's all just forget what happened there. Whoa! All right. Okay. Uh-oh. It is really hard to see when you've got like turbulence all up in your face. It's really hard to tell where on earth you're going and where you need to turn. Oh. Oh, I was supposed to do something with the controller over there that I didn't do. What do I do when danger is lurking around every turn and I don't trust myself to live and learn? Ow! No, not now! Not now! Why me? Whoop!
Oh, you failed to land correctly.
I know.
Next, pressure support, flying grip. Knuckles is fast, increasing speed.
Out of my way!
Storm is building momentum.
All right, we're in here. We here. Okay, so yes, I do understand that I need air. I'm not sure what I do to get it once I need it. Oh, I go to a pit. I go to...
Knuckles has failed his
Oh.
rescue. Storm is building
Oh
momentum.
boy.
Knuckles has lost his balance.
Okay.
and altered speed.
Okay.
Knuckles is
Whoa.
building momentum.
I don't feel like I am.
Knuckles is building momentum.
Get on, go.
Look at Storm ride that surface.
Go. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's better than before. Did I like Shadow Generations? Shadow Generations was one of my absolute best experiences with any Sonic game. I really liked it. So this is one of those ones where I need first place and second place isn't gonna do it, right? Nope. Nope. Okay. We're doing the bad start this time. Oh. I imagine that was the same robot that kept getting knocked around before. I know it probably wasn't, but I also kind of want to imagine that it was. Alright. Okay, I know that there's a twirly thing I gotta start doing with the control stick that I wasn't doing before. Alright. Despite the bad start, I'm still somehow in this and not totally humiliating myself. Did you just say Knuckles is going to die? I'm sorry, what? I swear, I heard Knuckles is gonna die. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I think I might be getting the hang of this a little bit. Never mind. Am I doing a great job? Am I really though? I don't know what the pit looks like. I actually don't know what a pit looks like. Oh. Go, 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 go! Come on, buddy. It doesn't matter. Go, go! Oh, there was the pit. There was the pit. And I pressed the wrong button. I needed first place. It looks like a big capsule. Okay, second place though, and nice trick even though I didn't know what I was doing. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh boy. Okay. Considering I had like a horrendously embarrassing start, that's actually pretty darn good. Okay. No, that's not good. Whoa! I'm sorry, what? What did what? Wait, what? What did his face just do? And why? And I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost everything that was going good. It was not good anymore. Oh no, no, no. Alright. Nope. I managed to hit it just in time. Boosting attacks an opponent. Alright. Man, just when I feel like I'm like, okay, I'm getting the hang of it, I'm just like, no, I'm not. Whoa. I feel like I'm doing way better than something that warrants the... Okay, there we go, yeah. Is that a pit? Was that a pit? Did I just go in the pit? It doesn't matter. Okay, first place, let's maintain it though. Okay, alright. Ow! No! No! And that's the pit, and I went right past it. That's the pit, and I went right past it. Meta, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for dropping by on Sonic's 34th birthday, which is my confusion day as I break my brain in Sonic Riders. How are you doing? What were you streaming? How did it go? And welcome, Raiders. My name is Devin Mack. I did the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in Sonic Prime. My name is Devin Mack. And we are celebrating with me playing Sonic Riders for the first time as I fear for my life. After I finish this race, I will address you properly. This homie in first place. Where are you at? Homie, where are you at? Where are you at? Homie is long gone. Homie is gone. I feel like I did a good job. I'm just up against somebody who's gone. They're gone. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, yes, that was a race that went away. Definitely went away. Meta, thank you so very much for the raid. So you were streaming Zenless Zone Zero. You had a good time. I am glad you had a good time. I'm mostly having a good time with this game, but the computer is having an even better time kicking me in the face. Oh my goodness. I feel good about that second place. I feel like it should have been a first place. I feel like the computer is like, you feeling good? Feeling good? Not anymore. You're feeling bad. Okay, but it's fine though. Improvements are happening. Improvements are happening very gradually. Have to pull the left stick down as you charge your jump. Okay, I'm gonna remember that for next time. Once again, welcome Raiders, and Meta, if you need to raid and run and do whatever, take care of yourself, please do that. But I welcome in you and your community, and we're gonna have a wholesome time as everything ridiculous happens. Did I jump right? Did I do the jump right? I don't know if I did it right. But I feel like I'm maybe doing some things more better. I really can't tell. Knuckles is gonna die! Oh boy. What? I'm sorry, you put me on this path. Sure. I don't feel like that way was the best one for me. Alright. I'm still in it. I'm still in it. Whoa. Everybody get some. And Decade the Karate Bug, man, thank you so very much for that follow. Oh, this is pain. This is pain. Oh no. I need you to move faster, buddy. I'm gonna need you to go faster, buddy. That's right, who needs a rider when I can be a Sonic runner? Oh. Whoa. Oh, this is doable. It doesn't matter. No, 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 not there. Oh, no. Things were good and then they weren't. No, no. Come on. There's time. No, there's not. Not anymore. Okay. If you're wondering about the name, it's a reference to Kamen Rider. Also alludes to the fact that I'm an off-brand version of Kamen Rider. You know what? I respect that. I have seen a very little bit of Kamen Rider, but I think that I am intrigued by the whole Sentai sort of stuff. I have been told that it is absolutely worth watching one of these days. One of these days it's gonna happen. Martin Billany it was who told me a lot about Kamen Rider, recently become a very big fan. Also known as Little Karibo. But thank you again for dropping by. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully you won't be following Knuckles into the lava. It is nice to have you here. Okay. Alright. I have been really pushing these limits way too hard. Those of y'all who know how to play these games properly are probably like cringing at so much. No. Oh, I've reached the point where now I just fall into the lava a lot. I had a good thing going for a little while. Still time. Still time. Lap 2! Alright. Come on. Ride the wind. Be the knight of the wind. Ow! Oh, don't be Paper Knuckles. This game is definitely not being beginner friendly right now. This is just the third race. This is just the third race. We just got here. Ow. 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 Okay, get in there. Whoa! Okay. We coming back. We coming back. I'm gonna not go. Okay, sure. I don't know about this. Out of my way. I'm a motorist. Oh no. And homie's about to finish the race. Homie's about to finish the race. Oh, I'm gonna beat this one. I am gonna beat this one. I don't care if it takes me 10 hours. I do care if it takes me 10 hours. Hopefully it doesn't take me 10 hours. But I have every intention of beating this one. What's the most difficult Sonic game for me, says Marilyn? Maybe Sonic Unleashed? Maybe. I don't know if it's the most difficult one or if it's the one that doesn't like me the most. I really don't know for sure. But I do know for sure that that game does not like me. We have had some arguments in our time. Okay. Whoa! All right. I don't like rotate control stick things. Those are not my bag. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. I am in danger. And I missed the pit. Pretty sure I would have needed that. I can catch that, homie. Yeah! The final lap! Oh, I can do it. Doesn't matter. Oh, I can do this. Go, 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 come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. No, no, no. No. How? How? Where'd you come from? Where did they come from? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nova, I hope you have a wonderful sleeping time. Oh no. Oh no. But how? Every time I think I'm in control, I'm not. Oh yeah, Rockoon is loving this. Rockoon is loving everything about this. I don't know if I've ever been more confused by the happenings in this game. Okay, more movements in the air. I should not try to read that. More movements in the air while holding A will give you more speed. Maybe I shouldn't let go of A. I don't know. Alright, I'll try it. I'll try it. Should we do a super tutorial? Maybe. Okay. Alright. I'm not exactly sure how I'm doing those tricks, but alright. And I know how I did that, though. I did that by not paying attention. I've just generally been afraid to do tricks. Maybe I should, like, start to do them more. Oh, we are not moving. Stay locked in, buddy. Stay locked in, buddy. All right.
Ride that turbulence.
No.
Knuckles has failed his trip here.
Whatever. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I need a pit. Oh. Okay, we're still in it. And I have missed the pit, but I'm still in first place somehow. Ow! Literally, how am I in first place? Go, man, go. Come on, come on. This feels like the one. This feels like the one. Go. Just run. I don't care how you get there, just get there. I don't care how you get there, just get there. What happened to everybody? Did they just feel bad for me and stop racing? Yes, there were 18 seconds and they felt bad for me. They felt bad for me. I like running better. They just felt bad. They were walking. No, I should not have won, but there were races that I did significantly better than this. But you know what? I'll take it. I was literally running. Okay. Everybody else was just like, let's help him feel good. All right. I got the pity win. Pat. Oh boy. No, I'm good at this game. I'm good at this game in my mind. Sure. Yeah. It's okay. Thank you, everybody. Oh no.
That's cool! Sonic!
Oh boy.
When did you learn those techniques?
Can you teach them to me?
Not very impressive for someone of your reputation.
Oh. Dang, Sonic hates this guy, man. Just that look in his face.
Not bad. I admit you're pretty fast on your feet. But here, it's a whole different story when riding with extreme gear.
Extreme gear?
To be the fastest on a gear, you have to become one with the wind.
Well,
Without
I'm the
wind,
knight of the wind.
Well, you might as well kiss the ground and go home.
You gonna be kissing some boot if you keep that up.
Who does he think he is?
Well, I don't think he's all talk, you know.
Okay.
I better be on my toes during this competition.
Oh snap! We
never
got
imagined
another
anyone
raid,
would enter the race
courtesy of
with
Sean
jump
Chiplock, Sonic Mega. Thank you so very much for the raid. Those of y'all who don't know, my name is Devin Mack, and I did the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog
You always do
in
your
Sonic
best, so
Prime.
don't worry.
as well as Chef in Total Drama Island, the reboot, various voices and various things. And hey, it's Sonic's 34th birthday. I'm playing the Sonic game that I've never played before, and to varying levels of success. But I like Sonic Riders. It's a cool game. I just will try to convince myself that it's F-Zero so I can feel like I'm good at it. But thank you so much. What were you streaming? What was going on? And yeah, welcome everybody here. We got a real wholesome vibe. I typically stream every Go Fast Friday and Spin Dash Sunday playing Sonic games. And then I'm legally required to state that the co-owner of my channel is a Raccoon VTuber tuned from a certain terrain of magical expertise by the name of Rockoon. Legal co-owner of my channel. He streams every Tuesdays, and legally there's nothing I can do to stop it. Thank you so much for those follows, everybody, and I hope you enjoy your time here. My vibe is very wholesome, very family friendly, and if you are down with that, that's what you're getting. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. I'm sorry. But I appreciate you hanging around for as long as you feel like it. And of course, Sean, if you need to raid and run, you can go and do that thing. But it is nice to have you here. And thank you for the subscribing as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am going to get so wrecked up here. What was that? I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. And somehow I'm still in second place despite myself. Look at Tails about to bust his head. What am I on here? Get away! Did I just shoot somebody? Do I think Metal Sonic should talk? Maybe under special circumstances.
But I did voice Chaos Sonic, who is a robot who is definitely not Metal Sonic.
And he did talk. And he never stopped talking. That was his whole style. He's a yappy boy. So, I like the idea of other robot who is yappy boy. Literally, what happened? What was that, and why did I end up so far behind as a result? I thought I was doing a good job. Away with you. Watch me take this on the first try. Watch your boy take this on the first try. Or not. Definitely leaning towards the not right now. Oh, I hate rotate control. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. Why am I briefly in first place and then I'm not? Oh, I got those brief first place moments that felt good. It's fine. I was not chuckling when I was riding as Knuckling. I can say that much. But maybe the computer was chuckling at me the whole time as they saw me finally get to first place. Oh boy. It's okay if you can't do the Discord thing. I'm still very happy to have you here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. 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 Whoa, what? Oh, don't you pull this F-Zero evil on me. The F-Zero races I hate the most are the ones where the stage turns upside down like that. Oh, right. I should just spin it Mario Party style. Use the whole palm. Nope. I thought maybe he was gonna ride on that little leaf, but no. Okay, we still in this, baby.
Oh, he failed to land correctly. Tails has failed his trick here. He makes a perfect landing and takes advantage.
No, stop talking about failure. I don't want to be Miles Fails Prower.
Tails enters the corner, flying grip.
Okay.
Tails is rapidly increasing speed.
Don't know what that was, but okay. Come on. Come on.
Tails enters the corner, flying grip.
And this is one of those ones where I gotta get first place again. I feel like
Tails has failed his trick here.
one more win and I'll be content with this for me. What is the deal with that spider web, and how come there seems like there's no way to get through it without suffering?
He makes a
All
nice
right.
landing.
Not alright. I'm not alright. Hey computer, you think you could do that thing you did the other time where y'all just like slowed down to help me feel good? I wouldn't mind that. I'm getting bonked around like nobody's business. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I will see this one to the end. I will see this one to the end, but I don't think it's gonna go the way I would like. Nope, 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 nope. I appreciate your belief in me. Maybe it'll result in success this time. Doing the same cutscene. Defeat. Okay, finish in first place. There's no other option. Don't ignore the middle path with the ramp. I'm trying not to. The problem is I have no idea where I am at any given time. My brain is become soup.
He makes a nice landing.
Okay,
Waves
more of this, please.
momentum. Waves rapidly.
More of this, please.
Tails is building momentum.
Oh, whatever. Fine, whatever. It's fine. Go, 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 go. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not me trying to sing along with the music. That's me suffering.
Cost him the race.
Oh, come on, lady. We just got here. And you're already talking like it's the end of the world.
Oh, he failed to land correctly.
What did I felt like I landed pretty correctly, in my opinion. Oh, well, not anymore. Oh, did I miss the center thing?
He makes a nice landing.
I wasn't trying to,
Look
but
at
alright.
Wade ride that turbine.
Oh, those rings would have been nice. Those rings would have been real nice. What? Oh, those are bad for me. But fruits are supposed to be good for you.
This could cost him the race. Wade is rapidly increasing speed.
Ugh.
He makes a perfect landing and takes advantage of the speed boost. What a trick combination.
Okay.
Tails makes a incorrect behind it.
Oh, snap.
Building momentum.
could happen. It could happen. Thank you, all Peachy, for that. I really needed to hit that boost. I really needed to hit that. Come on. Oh, homie is way out in front. Oh. No, no, no. It was looking good and then it wasn't. It was looking good and then it wasn't. I should use the left stick up and down to fly. You should use the... I don't understand the concept. I don't understand the concept, but I'll try. Yeah. Perfect. Nailed it. Right in the face. All according to plan. How ironic that when I read the words all Peachy, things became anything but Peachy. Okay, up and down to fly. Up and down to fly. Up and down to fly. I don't think I understand the concept. I don't think I understand the concept. Is that a Thunder Fang reference? What, by me currently being a cosmic fraud? I didn't intentionally make any Thunder Fang references. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, ow. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Ow. What? Hey, what? Oh boy. Oh, how did I not get that? How did I not get that? I am going to be so happy to be out of here. Did I see the tutorial? I did see the tutorial. It could not save me. And I don't know if anything can. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Come on, Thunder Wave, Thunder Wave. Yes. Yes. All right. I feel like somehow I still got a chance at this one. Never mind, there goes all of my speed. Oh, I would have preferred going that way, but all right. Now I don't know where I am. All I know is that pain awaits me. I am not ready for the race after. That's why it's not happening. That's why this is gonna. After I beat this one, I'm gonna be done for the day. I might come back to this game, but it ain't gonna happen immediately. It ain't gonna happen until I actually have some modicum of an idea of what I'm doing. You know it's bad when I use the word modicum for the first time. Melon method. I think I've been playing using the melon head method. That's where I feel like my brain is at. I'm still in it though. Kind of, I think. There is something I don't understand about how that works. when I go through that thing that's supposed to make me go up. There is clearly something about the concept that is not vibing with my brain. Oh. All of those thuds seem like what my brain is doing inside my head right now. Pressing up while flying sends you down. Okay, I'll try pressing down while flying and see if my brain is correlating to the general concept here. Nailed it!
Drop the gun. Tails is rapidly increasing speed. And she makes a smooth landing. Tails enters the corner, flying straight.
Nope.
Tails enters the corner, flying straight.
This good music is not helping me feel better about myself in this moment.
Wait, rapidly increasing speed.
Ugh.
See you later. Tails enters the corner, flying straight.
Whoa. No, don't go there. Don't go there. Oh gosh. Y'all saying I'm not ready for the next race? I'm not even ready for this race, and I'm in it.
And she makes a nice landing. Tails has failed his trick here.
Did she say I failed before I even did it? Even the game has no hope for me. Oh. That was not. Oh, look at that. All right. Vague understanding of concept. Let's go. Nope. I'm pretty sure there was something I could have been grinding on over there. Come on.
And she makes a nice landing. Wade has done a great job taking advantage of her.
Alright.
Wade rapidly increasing speed.
Still not looking very good. Oh. Could this be a comeback? I did not want to go here, but I guess I'm here now. Come on, give me that. Regain that speed. I don't want to have to, like, accept second place as, like, the best I can do here. Oh. Am I playing tournament edition? It feels like it. It feels like it. Run backward instead of forward at the starting line to get a better running start. All right, I'll try that. No! I almost smacked my face in there.
Tails has failed his trick here.
Why does she keep saying I failed before I've even done anything?
Tails is
Lady, why do you hate me?
now speeding up.
Why do you hate me, lady? I don't like to give up. It's not the Sonic way. I won the last race by everybody giving up to give me a chance. And darn it, I can do that here too.
Flying trick.
Oh my gosh, I'm working up such a sweat right now. No! I'm working up such a sweat right now.
Wade rapidly increasing speed.
Oh. Oh gosh. Maybe I need to try something easy next time, like F-Zero GX on the hardest mode. I've beaten F-Zero GX on the hardest mode. I've done that. I go back to the past when I need to remind myself that yes, I can actually be good at video games sometimes. That didn't go right. Oh, I can't even gain any more than that. What happened?
Tail enters the corner, flying grip. Tail is building momentum.
Didn't do that the way I wanted to.
And she makes a smooth landing. Tail has failed his trip here. He makes a perfect landing and takes advantage of his speed. Tail enters the corner, flying grip. Tail is rapidly increasing speed. Wait, rapidly increasing speed.
No! 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 Oh! Don't cry. Don't cry. You still got a chance. You still got a chance, buddy.
Tail enters the corner, flying grip. That's too bad. And he was so consistent, too. Tail lost his balance and also some speed.
I am dying on the inside, but that's okay, cause I'm not dead on the outside. As long as one part of me is still alive, then I can still race. All right. Not giving up. Not that easy. Not that easy. Okay. And no matter what, it's just a game. It's just a game. But I want to show this game who's boss. There we go. That didn't feel as useful as I hoped it would be, but okay. 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 All right. All right. All right. I'm with you, Tails. I think that I'm doing way better than what the points or what my ranking is showing, but all right. Come on. Here comes that boy. And there goes that boy.
Tails ready to attack.
Okay. We still in it. We still in it. Oh, that last one was heartbreaking though. Oh. All right. All right. Are we on lap 3 or lap 2?
Yeah, the final lap.
We still here.
Tails
Your boy's still here. Once again, that didn't feel very useful. Okay, alright. Hey, BH Blitz, thank you so very much for dropping by. And yeah, happy birthday to Sonic. Let's do him proud by winning the race.
Lost his balance and also some speed.
Come on. Come on, kid. You right here. Oh! I saw it. That's the finish line. It's that. Y'all get to watch me slowly go insane. That's what's happening today. That's what's happening today. Delicious dust. High in dirt and iron. Alright. 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 Let's go. Let's go. That felt like a really, really good run for me too. I was very proud of myself. And I still am. I actually am still legitimately proud of myself. Okay. Alright. Build that speed back up. Build that speed back up. Come on, we gotta do it for Tails. And for Sonic on his birthday. Make him proud, kid. Not like that, though. No matter what, he'll still be proud of you, but I know you can do better. We know you can do better. All right. Yes, use that Japan method. All right. Okay. All right, back to first place. Yes. Not anymore, apparently. Where is homie in first place? Where he at? Oh boy. Homie starting to run away.
Yeah, the final lap.
Oh, there he is. Go get him. Not like that. Oh, don't race like that. Don't race like that. Dun, 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 dun. Don't go like that. Don't go like that. Oh, he's running away. He's running away. He's running away. He's running away. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everything was good until it wasn't. And that's the worst. That's the worst. He's already won. Homie's already won. Oh, no. 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 Maybe next round. But maybe not. But maybe so. You never know which one is going to be the one. Okay. Not the worst start. Alright. I pulled off a Jesse. How do I get a James and a Meow to complete the trio? Alright, alright. Oh, we punching people. But I am still in so much danger. I'm gonna ruin my control stick playing like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Am I using up my air by doing nothing? And then getting it back by doing tricks? It's okay, I'll get it back. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get it back. Whoa! I'm not in control of this. I was going too fast for my own good. Okay, at least I got lots of air. I got lots of air. Maybe not in my lungs, but in this game. Maybe not in my brain, but in this game. Boy. What's really getting me is all these times I'm like, oh, I have so much air on my meter, and then I look back at it and then the meter is at like 0. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, we got plenty of time here. Come on. Come on. Build that up. Build that up. Build that up. Where is first place, homie? And all my air is gone. All my air is gone. I looked at the meter and there was so much, and then it's all gone. Don't hold your drift too much because you need boost. Those are words that I don't know the combination of and how they... What am I spamming? I'm spamming things? I don't even know that my air is being used up from the drifting, which... Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind. I keep thinking that I'm playing F-Zero, where that doesn't use my thing. So I need to use it very, very sparingly. Okay, I will try to not use that as much, but it feels so essential. Oh. Okay, am I doing better? Am I doing better? Am I doing better? Okay. That didn't help me out as much as I thought it would. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Oh. Oh. I don't care. Okay, alright, alright. I'm not. Oh, it was good, and then it wasn't. What? What was that? What was that? Literally, what happened to me? What happened to me? What was that? Was I doing so good that the game decided to punish me? And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's how it all went. It all went kaput. I was doing so well that the game punished me. The game decided to put me in my place. The game put me in my place. The game put me in my place. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But no, I feel like that one's not on me. That was not on me. Oh, what's that, buddy? Feeling good? Not anymore. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. You wildin'. You wildin' for real. Now my brain be broken. And I held that down too long. Oh, that's wild. That is crazy. The game saw me getting confidence and said, we can't have that. It doesn't matter. I don't need this game to tell me about my own confidence level. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it myself, and with all y'all supporting me. We're going. We're not going. What? What are you trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me that I'm going the opposite way. That's weird. I don't care. Watch me come back from this anyway. Watch me come back from this anyway. I don't know if I'm coming back from this anyway. 4th place, but 1st place is a long way away. Oh, goodness gracious. What? Did I just get like the death power up of Doom on myself? Oh. Oh boy. I'm not retrying. I'm gonna see this through. I am going to see this through.
Yeah, the final lap.
Okay. Okay. Back to 3rd place though. Honestly, I don't think I'm winning. I'm not winning. But I feel better about how that ended up. Alright, someone hit me real good, I guess. Take that flight ramp to the right, you'll win with that. I'm gonna try. I'm not entirely sure where that is. Was that the pitch beside me? I can't keep using those turns. I can't keep playing like it's F-Zero. I can't keep playing like it's F-Zero. Drift is not like that. I will be punished for it. Okay. I don't want to see no more of this nonsense of when I'm doing so well that the game decides to stop me, though. I don't want that no more. Ow. Because my goodness, I was set up to win that one. Okay. All right. I will keep going. Thank you. So the one to the right, which I can't see anymore. Yeah, never mind that. Your boy has no idea which way he's going at any given time. No. It felt like I was gonna land on something helpful. It really did. I'm going for it. I'm going for it, I don't care. 5th place. It's at the quarter of the last, don't try to read. Don't try to read me. Me? Don't read. Pretend you're illiterate. As helpful as Whisker's being right now. I'll read it after this race is finished with me. Yeah, the final lap. Third place? But how far back am I? I'm not giving up. I'm gonna reach for the stars. Is that? I see something over there. Is that? I feel like that's what I have to reach. There is a ring that I see over there. Right after the red power sign. Okay, so I did see it. Where on earth do I go to get to that? The second flight shortcut is right after the red power sign you see after the centipede. Okay, I did see it. Okay. Dash out before we crash out. Let's go, baby. Ow, my brain. No. Sure. Yeah, that's what I plan to do. Exactly like that. Okay. So I did see it. That wasn't it. Okay, I saw that. I was just too scared to figure out how to get there. But I do see it. I do see it. Not a bad start still though. By my standards at least. Okay. I'm amazing? I don't know if I'm amazing at this game, but thank you. Okay, that didn't help me as much as I thought it would. But it's nice to know about. But thank you for that. Thank you for that. Every little bit helps. I was hoping it would put me like 50 seconds ahead of them. But you know, once again, every little bit helps. And boy, do I need the help. Whoa! Which way we going, buddy? Which way we going, buddy boy? I'm in first place, but can I hold it? Can I hold it? I'm not even in first place anymore. I don't know why. No. Now I don't know where I'm at. Buddy's too far ahead. Buddy's too far ahead. Oh. Oh, I got this next time. I feel like I got this next time. I feel like I got this next time. I feel like I got this next time. Whisker, you've been a true homie.
Tails is off. Executing a safe start. Tails pulls off a high kick.
Oh, it's fine. And even if it's not next time, I now feel capable. Don't rely on drifting, this is not F-Zero. Build up that momentum.
Wow, he failed to land correctly.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's not anymore. But I'm still in first place.
Tails is rapidly increasing speed. He makes a nice
Somehow. Still in first place. Not anymore.
He makes a perfect landing and takes advantage of the speed. Tails has failed his trick here. This could cost him the race.
Okay. No. Stop talking like that, lady.
Wade has done a great job taking advantage of the lead. Continues in a graceful flight. Tails is building momentum.
Okay. First place, but it's going to tell me that it's not first place in a second. There we go. I wasn't feeling it.
Flying trick.
All right. I'm still close.
Failed to land correctly.
We are on the final lap. This is the one that matters. Come on. Turn, turn, turn. Come on.
Building momentum.
How am I not actually in first place? Oh, I'm gonna need this here.
Tails is now speeding up.
And I didn't do it. Please let me be in front.
Makes a nice landing. Wow, look at that display of overwhelming strength.
Look at that time difference. Oh, wait, what? I don't understand. But okay. I'm not asking questions. I won. I won the race. That's what matters. That's all that matters. Oh, thank you, everybody. Oh, your boy's not okay. I'm not asking any questions. There will never be a single question asked again. It's fine. I'm fine. We're all fine. I thank you so much for all the support. I couldn't have done it without you. I would like to thank the Academy. I would like to thank Sonic Team. I would like to possibly thank Yuji Naka, depending on the day and year. Thank you, everybody. I'm not doing. Okay, maybe I'll do it once. No, I won't do it once, because then I'll get addicted.
I'll be over here cheering you on.
We're not doing this race. I'm just letting you all know right now. We're just here for the cutscene. We're just here for the cutscene.
And now it's time for the final event. And it's set here in Sand Ruins. The rules are still the same. Anything goes in this extreme race. Although it needs no
Is this the
further
final part of story mode? Because it's being built up like it is.
But remember, the
It don't
prize
matter,
is
though.
won by the racer who's performed the best
It don't
throughout
matter.
this competition.
Because it ain't happening. Hey, that's the one that Shadow likes,
You're
isn't it?
lucky you got this far. It obviously wasn't due to your skills.
It wasn't.
I won't lose now.
He knows. It's
Get ready. It's time for the final race to begin.
the final race that y'all ain't about to see. The final race that y'all ain't about to see. Defeat Jet. Defeat Jet. No, it's not. No, it's not. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the scenic route. We're not playing to win. We're just gonna take a nice little look around where we're not going for first. There's only 4 of them. Is there only 4 of them? I'm still not playing to win. I am taking the scenic route. Just taking a nice little look at the scenery here and how it all goes. I'm not even trying to go fast. For those of you who wonder why I'm going so slow, I'm not even trying to go fast. I'm just taking a look around. I'm enjoying the architecture. I am enjoying the scenery. I'm enjoying the graphics and the music and the atmosphere. Gotta not go that fast because we're just trying to take a look around. Yep. Yep. Oh, I don't need luck here. You know, unless you're wishing me luck in having a really good tour of the area, because that's what we're doing. There is being no attempt made to go fast whatsoever. It is the exact opposite. Look at that. Oh, it's changing color. We've got an underground area, and we've got all that. Come on, Tails. I believe in you. I hope that you win. Just taking a look here. Is that a little arrow? That's awesome. That's great. And hey, they're celebrating me getting a nice end to my tour of the very, very well constructed architecture. I enjoyed taking a look at all of that. It looked great. It looked great. It looked absolutely great. All right. Well, you know what I can do though? You know what I can do? Why don't I just do this? Why don't I just do this while we're here and while we have time? Why don't I pick up some comic over here and maybe just read a little bit of it again? Let's see what Sonic the comic I have on my shelf that I don't drop all over my head. Let's take a look at Scrapnik Island again. Why don't I do that? Yeah, I'll come back to this in a fresh mind, in a fresh decade, with some fresh new perspective on life. That's a possibility of how it'll go. We'll see when we get there. Hey, what if I take a look at this for a little while? What if I just jump back in and see what we got on a random page? Show me Something happening here. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Sonic talking to some robot, but I don't know who. Because I haven't read this comic fully. Can we get us just a nice, good Sonic monologue? Something that we can chew on here. Him just on his own. Oh. Oh, this is nice. All right. I think I got one. Here we go. As I hold it to the camera, Sonic's been captured by Mecha Sonic Mark II, I guess. And as I hold it up to the camera in a way that I will hopefully be able to read it. Oh gosh, this is really hard. All right, I got it. You know, this whole giving my enemies the benefit of the doubt only for my trust to be betrayed thing is getting kind of old. Not gonna lie. You had a second chance at life and a whole island of friends. You even took up gardening. I thought you'd changed, man. What gives? And again, we getting no response, no response. Which page is first? Ah. And what's with this dumb thing on my head? You're gonna suck out my brains or something? Wait. Are you, though? Wait, where are we going with this? Where are we going? Oh, we switched to a different scene, so maybe he did get his brain sucked out. Now I don't know. Now we're showing Tails. Tails, what does the scouter say about his power level? Let's see. I like Tails with that thing on, though. Fox McCloud got himself one of those. It just looks good on Foxes. Okay. I'll find one last big little chunk of words that doesn't spoil the entire comic. Okay, I think this looks like a. Oh, all right. I like this. I might have read this before, but it's been months, so I'll pretend that it's new. I want to apologize for the mix-up earlier. I think we both got off on the wrong foot. Literally. I know that you and I have a history, but clearly a lot's changed. You're super chill now and watering flowers. You have hopes and dreams. You're rocking a cool cape. You're moving forward, which I'm all about. In fact, there's a certain other Sonic robot who could really learn a thing or two from you, I think. So, how about you and me squash the beef? A fresh start, right here, right now. What do you say? And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I could see that looking good on a raccoon. Not gonna lie. I feel like everybody looks good with one of those things. In fact, I'm just gonna break these glass. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna partially have these glass. It doesn't work. There's no tangible way I can do that without breaking the glasses. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. I needed that. I needed that calm moment to remind myself that I am, in fact, good at a thing involving Sonic. Why don't I just put... No, please go back here. Go back here. You can stay here for the rest of the sign-off. Okay, that has been quite a celebratory stream of playing Sonic Riders for the first time, or is it Sonic Riders that played me? But hey, some races were won, we had some fun, and I'm grateful that I got to spend this time with all y'all, especially some of y'all really, really patient rodents out there. Please know that I appreciate you so very much. Right, and also BH Glitch 26, because I missed you before. Thank you so very much for the follow. So my next stream is gonna be on Go Fast Friday, playing not more of this. But I might be making my way back to Sonic Heroes or Sonic 06. We'll see which one is next. Rockoon is going to be streaming tomorrow because it is Rockoon Tuesday. I am legally obligated to allow him to do whatever he wants, so he's going to be doing whatever he wants. Maybe he will be actually playing a Sonic game, which he says he's good at all of them. And, well, he did kind of prove it when he collabed with Midna, when he played Sonic Superstars. I don't know what he's going to be doing. I won't speak for him. He might get mad at me. But he'll be here tomorrow. Alright, who is streaming some Sonic things? Let's see what's up. Who's there? Who's doing things? I am going to ideally raid somebody that I haven't raided before. But I would prefer to keep it to somebody that I know is going to be family friendly. You know what? Here is somebody that I don't think I've raided before. Oh, wait a minute. Here's somebody who I have raided before. But it's been a while, and I know they've got a very wholesome style. Oh, what's this? Written by Super Sci-Fi. I've been having a great time celebrating the occasion. Watched quite a few people playing the games. Made a celebratory 7-minute long AMV. Yo! Mad respect. I tried to go through Sonic's history, starting with Sonic 1. Took a break to hang out at the lake with my fam. Watched some Sonic X English dub on YouTube. Made a celebratory dub of an Eggman announcement. To even wish that Egghead a happy birthday. Does he deserve it though? I'm going to allow it. And now capping it off with hanging out with you. And I appreciate that. And you are a true, real one for literally all of that. That is so very wholesome and so very, very wonderful. Sonic has brought joy to so many people in so many different ways. And I love seeing people express that and give all the love back. Thank you for being so very awesome. Let's see. And Eva, I'm glad you had fun. Every time when I feel like when I know I'm being tortured by a game, I feel like is everybody just like, oh, just get on with it. Ah! But I'm glad to know that this was still an enjoyable time for y'all. All right. So, the person that I was thinking of raiding is currently away, so I don't know if I'm gonna be raiding them anymore. But, I have got a new idea. I have got a new individual who actually seems to be pretty darn good at this, because they're speedrunning it. Oh, snap! Callie with the raid of 81, that's a lot. That's really cool. I guess now we're doing a little bit of impromptu Q&A, aren't we? I'm gonna hang around for a little bit. Raid was coming at the end of me playing Sonic Riders, or rather Sonic Riders breaking my brain. I like it. And eventually the computer liked me enough to let me win. Thank you so very much for that. And Shiki, thank you for the follow. For those of you who do not know, my name is Devin Mack. I did the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in Sonic Prime, as well as... It's not working. As well as Chaos Sonic, Orbot, and Cubot. Chef in Total Drama Island, the reboot. Aaron and Ninjago, and a lot of various other things. I stream every Go Fast Friday and Spin Dash Sunday, and I'm legally obligated to say that a cartoon raccoon VTuber known as Rockoon from the tome Terrain of Magical Expertise, he legally co-owns this channel, and he streams every Rockoon Tuesday. With that out of the way, thank y'all for dropping by. What were you streaming? What were you playing? I hope you had a great time, and I appreciate you dropping by and gracing my community with your community. We are super duper family friendly up in here. That is just my vibe. So everybody please know that's what we adhere to. And once again, good to have you here. And if you need to raid and run, I fully understand. Please take care of yourself. But at the same time, it is always a pleasure. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yo, that song is actually in the first two and not the third one. Go me. But, yo, I hope you had yourself a good time with that. That is a good one. It's a long one. But, Were you able to go all the way through, beginning to end? How much progress was made? I also want everybody out there to know if you have any questions for me with regards to voice acting or my connection to Sonic, whatever, I am happy to answer such questions. And hey, Spinjitzu Master Falcon, it is good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping on by. Emerald Run was going on, right on. Mad respect. I am excited for Prime content in Rumble and Cross Worlds. I and my castmates currently have no knowledge and connection to any of that, and I'm not just lying and covering up stuff because I don't do that. Do I do that? No, I don't. So I know nothing about it. It would be real cool if some of my castmates get to do voices for the characters that have been revealed, but it'll be a surprise to me, it'll be a surprise to them. I will still be playing and streaming that game nonetheless because it looks way cool. And I've never played a Sonic racing game before. That's why I played this today. It definitely did not prepare me for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, but you know, it prepared me mentally to be beaten down significantly. So I guess that is a form of preparation. We got a race when it comes out. Oh, you know what's happening. Oh, it is on like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm still workshopping that one. Also want to let you know, says Spinjitzu Master Falcon, I finished the first shot of this Thunderfang animation after 2 weeks. Yo, I have so much respect for y'all doing the whole like stop motion, everything with that Lego stuff, because I know that is no joke. That is no easy task. So much respect, and I look forward to seeing where that goes. Were you just playing as Sonic and Riders or others? I was playing the story mode, so I spent some time as Sonic, I spent some time as Tails, who was actually my favorite, and I spent some time as Knuckles, and the less said about it, the better. But hey, I made it through with my brain more or less intact. Yes, Big Clingy, you can absolutely borrow that one, because I don't know if I'm proud enough to own it, but maybe now I kind of am. Either way, it's free. Y'all can have it. Riders take a bit to get down. Yeah, oh, it sure did. The only thing that was going down for the most part was my ranking and my self-esteem, but through everybody's encouragement, I hung on there just enough to win that last Tails race, and I cannot fail my best boy. I could not let him down. And then Sonic just took a nice scenic tour of the next stage, that one with like the desert ruins, sand ruin stuff. I just took the scenic tour, just looking around like, hey, this is a nice place. It would be very possible to race here sometime, but I'm not doing that now. What's my favorite Dragons Rising Lego set? It is Thunderfang. When I built that very recently, I had a very good time with it. To be fair, I don't have a ton of Dragons Rising sets. That might actually be my only Dragons Rising. No, it's not. No, it's not. I have Sora and her transforming mech. I have that. But I had more of a time with Thunderfang, cause he also came with Noct, who I also voice in Ninjago. So I got like 3 of my characters all in one set, cause Aaron was in there too. So I enjoyed that. Let's see. It would be a straight up missed opportunity if none of the castmates from Sonic Prime got to voice the characters from the show. Total travesty if you ask me. Well, you know, here's why I'm kind of like not feeling the worst about that, cause if it does end up being the game actors who end up voicing their Sonic Prime variant counterparts, what have you, I can't even really be mad, because when we ended up doing Sonic Prime, I'm sure they were like, hey, I thought this was gonna be our thing, so I can't be too mad. But it would be cool if it happens nonetheless. If I ever get to voice Sonic again, of course, I will be very happy. I will be very honored. But at the same time, I'm incredibly grateful and honored and joyful that I got to do it at all, because it seemed like an impossible thing. I'd never even really voiced Sonic in a fan project before. But life is full of surprises. So, Big Clingy, to answer that, it is complicated. It is technically a co-production. Like, the writing, head production stuff, that is Sega, Netflix, Man of Action. They're kind of at like the tippy top. But Wild Brain was doing the animation, and there were some other things involved as well. They also did the music, and then they used actors who were based out of Canada. Particularly, there is a thing called a government tax credit, where if they use a certain amount of staff, doesn't even have to be actors, but a certain percentage of staff being located in parts of Canada allows them to write off certain parts of their budget. So it's not like there's a crazy Canadian voice acting law, as the internet often says. It's just that they sure do save more money by going things that route. Because Wild Brain is based in Vancouver, BC, who did the animation. Let's see. Am I Ninja or Dragonian team? I gotta be more on the Ninja team with Aaron, because we have pies, and the dragons don't. They have not yet learned the way of pie. The Serpenti, I'm gonna get this wrong. The snake people do. Frack does. They know the way of pie, but not the dragons, not yet. It can be balling on a budget. It's not like it's necessarily cheaper, not necessarily, but cause like it's not like we get paid a teeny tiny amount. I would say honestly, because the Sonic games were being done non-union, though they're not anymore. Technically, we got paid, I think. Have I said too much? Maybe. We might have gotten paid more than they were getting paid on the games doing it non-union. But now that they're union, I don't know exactly how much they get paid, but I know it's more, and I'm very happy for them for getting that win. Do I like playing antagonists better or protagonists? Antagonists are easier. Antagonists are significantly easier, because if you're an antagonist and people hate you, great. If you're an antagonist and people love you, great. If you're a protagonist, you want them to like you, and so it's definitely more of a challenge. But I kind of like the concept of having characters that inspire, that people can aspire to want to be like, and encourage and put forth positive qualities. So if I have to choose, I'm probably gonna say protagonists, the characters doing the good thing, the ones that you can want to be like. But there is more of a challenge there, because again, you have to want people to like you. And thank you, Big Clingy. Amy's voice actress in Prime is my friend Shannon Chan Kent, who was also in the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie. She was the waitress at the restaurant, the Roadhouse, when the whole fight broke out. And it was kind of a surprise thing that the same year that movie came out is the same year we auditioned for Sonic Prime, and they probably had no idea that she was that same girl when they cast her. But I couldn't be happier for her. And also, KJ, Baycraft, you want Team Beyblade? You want Team Beyblade? Cause if so, yo, big ups, mad respect. Cause I did work on Beyblade Metal Masters. That was my first anime. Let's see.
Somehow Palpatine...
No, wait, Beatrix. My bad, force of habit.
Somehow Beatrix returned, and she has teamed up with Thunder Fang to crash Sora and Jordana's wedding.
You know, the way those two are always fighting, I can't rule that out as a possibility. I can't rule it out. So I guess now we can technically say there's been 2 Sonic VAs that didn't originate within the cast of the movie in the movies. Yeah, I guess so. Let me think. So who's the other one? Because I know, so we've got Shannon. Who else? My brain is like, oh, are you talking about Gary Chalk? Is the other one Gary Chalk? Cause if so, I'm proud of myself. Or maybe I just didn't understand your statement. Oh, okay. All right. I think I know what you mean. Or do I? I'm mentioning Gary Chalk because he was one of the military general guys in the first movie. And then he was Grounder in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, as well as Robotnik in Sonic Underground. My brain, please forgive my brain for being everywhere right now. Which upcoming racing game are you excited for? Mario Kart World, Kirby Air Riders, or Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? I'm gonna say Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, not just because of Precious Baby 9 being in there, and, you know, the whole Sonic Prime rep, but also because I'm kind of Mario Karted out for the most part. So I've got a group of friends that are kind of on the audio engineering and music composing sort of side, and I played Mario Kart with them a few times at a tournament at one of their houses, and I used to win all the time. And then they got together and they started a weekly Mario Kart group so they could practice just to beat me. And they were doing it for like 10 weeks every Monday, and then they're finally like, "Hey Devin, you wanna join our group? Come on, Devin. Come on, join in." And I'm like, oh no, y'all are good now. Y'all know all the shortcuts everywhere. And every time I don't join, they're like, "Hey Devin, where you been? Where you been?" And I'm just like, I love you guys, but y'all have made me not enjoy Mario Kart as much as I used to. They are all top tier now. And they probably have a bunch of secret meetings still where they don't tell me. Cross Worlds though, I get to start fresh, and we'll see how that goes. I've never played a Sonic racing game that isn't this one, so I look forward to playing a Sonic racing game that isn't this one. Not to say that I don't like this one, I do like it. I just that drifting though, I gotta keep reminding myself it's not F-Zero. I gotta be light on that. I'm sure that Rocky thinks that it's very funny. Maybe I should have Rocky jump in there sometime and see how it goes for him. Let's see. So in total, we have Sonic Boomtail, Sonic Underground, Robotnik, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Grounder, and Sonic Prime Amy. We've got a nice little collection in there. That is pretty cool, and I'm very eager to see what goes on in the 4th movie. What I would really like to happen, Sega, if you watch it, hey, so we got all those, we're gonna have a bunch of robots running around, and I know that, you know, those robots don't normally talk, but, you know, wouldn't it be cool if maybe certain ones did, and maybe each one of them was voiced by a previous Sonic actor? I'm just saying. First dibs on any Sonic voice actor showing up in that movie to me, though, should be Roger the Craig Smith or Jaleel White. And then, you know, if you want to put in all the rest of us. How about putting all of us, though? I would like that. You can do it. Y'all can make it happen. I believe in y'all. But it would be pretty cool. What would an interaction between Metal Sonic and
Chaos Sonic being like?
Oh, I have no doubt that Metal Sonic would like to tear him servo by servo apart, piece by piece, and leave him in a pile again. Because he's a...
I'm I'm a yappy boy. I can never stop talking. I got so much to say because I'm way cool and way better than that boring guy who never even opens his mouth. Does he even have a mouth? I don't have a mouth, but I still can't stop talking because I'm way cool.
Yeah, and again, for those of y'all who find Chaos Sonic annoying, good. That's the point. Callie, thank you. Why am I doing that?
I'll keep doing it. Callie, thank you so very much for the raid, and I hope you had a great time celebrating Sonic's birthday, and we are gonna race.
I don't know if Chaos Sonic will be involved, but we will one of these days. Thank you so much again. Yeah, so Metal Sonic is not gonna be happy seeing Chaos Sonic, but if they are forced to work together, somehow there's some interdimensional rift and they're in the same place and we've got an Eggman or Eggmen telling them, you need to work together. It will be this incredible, hilarious, odd couple thing. Masked Koi, thank you so very much for that follow. It'll be incredibly hilarious, and I think it will actually be really, really good for both characters because I feel like Metal Sonic needs something to help raise up his threat level once again. I know that IDW has been doing that, although I am not fully caught up on it. But I think the two of them combined can be a very, very formidable threat, and I would really, really love to see that going down. And it would be hilarious. It would be hilarious to know that Metal Sonic is just seething inside and can't just rip Chaos Sonic's head off. That would be the fun of it. Alright. So let's see. I'm gonna see who else is streaming because I might be doing that raid pretty soon. If Noct enjoyed pies like Aaron, what do you think his favorites would be? Meat pies. Raw meat pies. I don't care which kind. Yeah, that's the answer you're getting. That's the answer you're getting. That would be incredibly difficult to like bake though. Would you have to just like bake the crust first and then you put the meat in there and then there's no covering? Or do you just have the raw dough and raw meat? That's what I'm going with. He is a wolfy boy, so you know I could see him wolfing that down. That's what I'm going with. All right, let's see. And oh, I gotta say this now because Anna Forever wrote it in there. Versus
Knockoff yappy Metal Sonic.
I am so down for that. I think I need a redeem that just makes me go. You know, if we are talking Chaos Sonic and Metal Sonic, then in which case it would definitely be a grease pie or an oil pie. I could see robots somehow enjoying that, but it would need to be like injected like a liquid serum. Maybe just forget the pie and just have it be oil. Maybe that would actually be better for them than the actual pie crust. Maybe, but who knows? You never know. Who's my favorite and least favorite Sonic character? I think it's reasonable for me to say my least favorite is Egghead McDumbface, for understandable reasons. My absolute favorite though, Tails. You know what? I'm gonna go in order of who my favorites were. So first, my favorite was
Sonic the Hedgehog, as voiced by Jaleel White. That was my introduction to the character.
And then it was Scratch! And Coconuts is up there too. I don't have a great Coconuts voice. And then it became probably Knuckles for a short amount of time. And then it was Evil Sonic from the Sonic the Zone Cop interdimensional saga. It was Evil Sonic, who is just Sonic in a leather jacket with sunglasses, because I thought he looked cool. And then it went back to probably Sonic again. And then
Nazo. In fact, perfect Nazo. Voiced by my friend Edwin Tiong.
I don't care that he's not a canonical character yet. Maybe someday he will be. And then it became Tails when I realized I related to him the most. And then 9 is the favorite of all Tails. The one I relate to even more so than typical Tails. So that's how it all went. Now it is Tails /9. Permanently. That'll never change. Sonic Boom, I love that show. I think that it's a great show. It carries on some of the Animaniac style energy and a little bit of that Samurai Pizza Cat's fourth wall vibe as well. I really like it. Oh, we cannot forget. Thank you so much, Sibuna. Knack the Fang Sniper, Jerboa Hunter, Weasel Sniper Hunter guy. He's great.
He's great, and because of that hat, I just decided that he's got a Nazi accent that may or may not be actually accurate. And if you're a Nazi who says that accent's no good,
then it's a Kiwi accent. It's a New Zealand accent. And if you're from New Zealand and you're like, that doesn't sound like us, then it's an Aussie accent. Fixed it. I can't lose. Not with that attitude. I also like Styx the Badger a lot. She's pretty great too. And that's right, Scourge the Hedgehog, also known as Evil Sonic. But you know, I liked him more when he looked exactly like Sonic. For whatever reason. That was the appeal to me. Oh, you know who else I like? You know who else I like? Infinite. I just think that he is so ridiculously over the top in his just like emo boy emo-ness. I think that that's hilarious. And I also think that Sonic Forces did absolutely nothing wrong. And we're gonna throw Agent Stone in there too. He's also great. And of course Chaos Sonic. How could I forget my stupid idiot robot boy? There's a lot that I like. There's a lot of... Oh! And of course the Chaotix! I love the Chaotix. I love them all as just a singular unit. Charmy might be my favorite, but I don't know. I love them all. Can you try to do the Roger the Craig Smith Sonic voice again? I don't know if you meant to, but it was really spot on. I wouldn't say that I'm... here's the thing. I'm kind of trying to take from it, but I'm also kind of not. Because in Sonic Prime, I knew that, okay, this is supposed to be the same Sonic, the same canon. So I wanted to have some similarity there. And if I didn't, I would not have gotten the role. So I had no say in that matter. But my biggest influence was actually D. Bradley Baker as I'm Joe, Beautiful Joe. And that was a subconscious thing. I wasn't even thinking it. But that attitude, that sort of cool, laid-back, quippy style is mostly me taking from him. But the Sonic who influenced my Sonic voice the most is Roger the Craig Smith. I should make we should make you fan art of a collage of all these characters. I would thoroughly enjoy that. That'd be really cool. If you feel at all inclined, I would thoroughly enjoy that. That's very nice of you. Also, what are my thoughts on Surge the Tenrec? I don't know a whole lot about her, but she almost feels to me like legally distinct Scourge. Even the name is close. But I know that she's very much got her own story, and I want to read and catch up and learn more about her. But characters like her are interesting to me. Eva, thank you so much for dropping by and being so very patient through my so-called gameplay. Thank you so much for being a real one, and I am so glad that you have knocked. Where'd he go? He's hiding. I'm glad that you have him by your side, taking better care of him than I am. He clearly wants to get away from me, with good reason. Did I have a 2000s emo phase or pop phase? I was always, I was more of a hip hop R&B guy. But I got more into classical music as a result of Super Smash Brothers Melee over time. So yeah, like emo, that genre of music was never really so much me. But not to say I didn't have a lot of sad boy era. There was definitely a lot of that through middle school and through high school. Not every day is a good day, but I was able to connect to things that made me smile and made me laugh, and a lot of that was through cartoons, and finding that voice acting was something where I could escape and explore these other characters who were happier and had a wider array of feelings, and studied that and learned from that. So, well, we got real deep here, but yeah, that is the most I could say it was throughout a lot of my middle school and high school life. Thomas, it's all good. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you had yourself a real good time here. Alright, I maybe might take one more question, and then we gonna do that raid thing. We gonna do that thing. We gonna do that thing. Who else is playing Sonic things? Let's see. And Joseph, aka Scott, says, I think you're the realest person I've ever gotten the opportunity to meet. I'm just some guy, but thank you for saying that. That is very sweet. I try to make an effort to be, well, I shouldn't have to make an effort to be, but I try to be just my genuine self as much as I can on here. And I know that people get the sense that, oh, you must be like super extroverted, happy all the time guy, and I can assure you that I am not, but there is a sense of gratitude that I get every time that I'm here, and I make the choice to put forth the most positive and inspiring elements of myself into every time I'm out here, because that's what I want for other people. Even if I am having a bad day, I don't believe in taking that out on someone else. I believe if I'm having a bad day, the way that I can get power back is by putting positivity into the world. So I can fight any of the negativity that comes at me and say, you are not going to infect me and make me you. No, I am going to convert all of that into joy for others to the best of my ability. So thank you. That means a lot to me. I'm glad that I can help bring some joy to your day. And honestly, Rockoon, for those of you who know his whole story, he kind of went through that similar thing. He was trying to destroy the world, and at his lowest point, he realized he had the ability to help somebody who was going through a bad time just like he used to. Oh, yo! Cyan Dude says, love you for voicing Chuck from Angry Bird Summer Madness. I had so much fun with that show, and for those of you who do not know, yes, I was Chuck, and Red was Ian Hanlon, who voices Shadow in Sonic Prime. So that was possibly my first time being in a show with him. We sadly never recorded it at the same time, but still the chemistry was off the charts, and we did eventually get to record a couple episodes of Sonic Prime at the same time over Zoom. All thanks to basketball, but that's a story for another day. Unless you really want to know, for those of you who haven't heard that story. I know you might not do it, but can you do a random line of Sonic Prime? I don't mind doing lines from characters that I have played before. I'm totally cool with that. If it's a line from the show, then it's all good. Probably my favorite one is, you bring it, I break it, Eggman. That's the game, and I'm still the undefeated numero uno. There you go. It might have been undisputed. Either way, I was like 99% there. Hope you enjoyed that. When you first started voice acting, did you not get a lot of roles? Oh, like you would not believe. Even on the online side, just on the internet side where everybody was doing stuff for free, I was having the hardest time getting anybody to pay attention to me, but probably that's because I was using a $5 microphone. And then I got a better one, and then I also kind of gradually became a better actor. So it took a good while, but I got there. And then when it came to the professional side, I was not even being invited to auditions a lot of the time. Sometimes when I should have been, when I definitely should have been. But there was a time period where even after I had established myself as a professional, after I had done Beyblade, Zeo Abyss, I did not work for 14 months. And I had to ask myself, am I really not that good? I don't know. It's a field that comes with a lot of ups and downs, and it's so important that you're still trying to do what you can to stay on top of your game, make sure you're learning, growing, evolving with the industry trends. But at the same time, realizing that just because you aren't getting a role from a tryout, it doesn't mean you're not doing a good job. If you are being invited to tryouts in the first place, that means you're doing something right because they want to hear from you. And on top of that, you never know which audition you do where the people who are doing the casting are like, oh man, I'm torn between this one and that one. They're both really good. This one. And they might still absolutely love the person that they didn't pick and are waiting for the next chance that they have an opportunity to cast them in something. So you gotta always know that there's more going on beyond just you blindly sending out your tryouts. You just gotta try to find a way to keep that motivation going and keep pressing on. And I realized that. I realized that I had some humbling moments, but when I was at my lowest and I thought maybe I need to quit, maybe I'm a bad teacher and bad mentor to my students as well. But things changed, and I realized that I did have a lot to offer, and I've been working very, very consistently ever since then. How strong do you think Sonic is, says Sibuna, having pulled an entire pirate ship across the sea? You know, strength is a factor, but I know a lot of that is the momentum of the speed. Although if he wasn't strong, he would literally just snap himself in half from trying to do that. You gotta be a really strong boy. You gotta have some strong legs just to be able to run without getting tired in the way that he is able to. So I would say, as strong as Knuckles is with his fists, Sonic is probably the equivalent with his legs. It may not be all muscle there, but it's very efficient muscle that doesn't need to be huge. It's condensed, but it does its job exceptionally well within that very small space. Bro, where'd you get the Chaos Sonic figure? I probably got this on Amazon. I've seen some in Walmarts before, but this I got on Amazon. Let's see. BH Glitch says, only way to live life with any regrets, you'll never know. It's easy as you want it to be, so stay within that box or set yourself free. For me, that's right. It can be so simple and feel so safe to stay within the box, but at the same time, there's a lot of things you'll never know. And sometimes there's gonna be some crashing and burning. Of course, ideally without the burning. But, you know, you kind of protect yourself. Don't go in too deep too soon. Prepare for things to not always go your way. And you'll walk away having learned something, and then when you come back, you'll be able to attack it better, stronger, smarter than before. Sonic is the type of person that no matter how much exercise he does, there is no muscle, but it's heavier and stronger than a muscled person. Yes, he is like that. And every now and then, there are people like that. There are like UFC MMA fighters who I'm like, you don't look very strong. Oh no, it's in there. It's very compact but very powerful muscle. Some of those can catch you off guard, and Sonic be like that. Sonic be mad like that. Sonic Plush Gaming says, I made my own Sonic Prime Season 4. I feel like we're in the phase where that's what we're gonna have to do. And season 5 in the works. I wonder if one day you could react to it. I can't say for sure because I don't know how Sega is when it comes to me boosting stuff like that in that way, but at the same time, I really love the creativity behind it and the fact that you felt inspired to go out there and tell that kind of story. The thing with me in the complicated place I'm in is like, there is always a possibility that someday, at some point, Sega might be like, knock knock, we have something for you. And I know that leaning in too hard to fan stuff can make some companies bothered that I won't name. So that's the tricky thing for me. But at the same time, this is not me saying don't do that. Go do your thing. Make your thing. And I wish you the very best with it. I'm so glad that you found that kind of inspiration. And although I might not react to it on live, if I find it, if I come across it on the YouTubes, I will definitely give it a watch. And just also a heads up, because sometimes I'm seeing the same thing posted a lot in chat. I can't always read everything, just so you know, but I try to answer different things from different people as much as I can. It is tricky to keep up with it all. Let's see. Joseph says, I need your advice. I used to be able to do a lot of character impressions and I was into voice acting when I was little, but I'm in high school now and I want to start again. Any words for me? Well, I will say this. Impressions, you don't need to do good impressions to do voice acting, because there is so much more to voice acting than impressions. In fact, when it comes to that, those characters are already being voiced by other people. If your impression is not accurate, then guess what? You've got a new original character voice right there. Original the character, do not steal. So there's a lot of value in just listening to things and trying to repeat them back and saying, oh, they didn't say that the way that I would, but it's interesting. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna make it my own. So keep taking in all different kinds of media, listen to people around you, and use what you can to create new characters that way. I can tell you, there are so many characters that are just people doing impressions of animals. That is literally what Meowth is. You start with a meow, meow, and then you turn that meow into a voice, and hey, I'm gonna capture that Pikachu. That's right. And voices that come from dogs, of course, like Scooby-Doo. I'm so sorry, Rockoon, if you're listening. He does not like dogs. Just play around, have fun. It doesn't need to sound like something somebody's done before. Just make it your own thing. And if you can take any sort of school drama classes or plays or whatnot, it is all very valuable experience, because voice acting is acting. Never forget that part of it. Epic Gamer says, I want to audition for the Skull Sorcerer for a French project. Do you have any advice on how to do the voice? Okay, this is hard to explain because I don't want anybody to hurt their voice trying to do this. People think that it's a very grueling, difficult voice for me, but it's actually not. Can Rockoon say something to us? He can tomorrow. I'm not gonna speak for him, because he really doesn't like that and usually takes it out on me, but he is going to be streaming tomorrow. He's not usually on the YouTube side, so you'll have to come on to the Twitch side. He hasn't fully taken over my YouTube yet. He's trying though. But if you go to twitch.tv/DevonandRockoon, you'll be able to find him there. So to answer the question about the Skull Sorcerer, let me just post the Twitch link here. That's not it. There we go. That's it. Here's the Twitch side. Please do give a follow. Rockoon will be streaming at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific to be specific. So, to answer the question about the Skull Sorcerer, the root of the voice is me doing actually my impression of Corey Burton's Megatron from Transformers Animated, and he had this great depth and size, and I know in order to achieve that, he had to take in a lot of air and puff out his chest and get big and deep. But on top of that, he's got the texture that makes him sound all evil and and that comes from, for me, the tool that I use to help me use my knocked voice. You're taking that air and you're speaking through the air, and you just get louder while you are doing the So it goes here, and you're kind of, I'm compressing the muscles in my throat just a little bit. So there's a little bit of that scratchiness, but because I have the air behind it, that's what makes it safe. That's why it doesn't hurt me. So it's the difference between this voice where I don't have air and this voice where I do have air. So I can talk louder with the growl, but it's safer and it won't hurt me. But if attempting to do that hurts you, stop. You should not do a voice that hurts you. You can cause permanent damage. But just experiment, play around, see what happens, see what you can come up with. It doesn't have to sound like me to be a great skull sorcerer. It just needs to sound really creepy. And I think another thing that helps the character sound more grotesque and evil is if you're really scrunching up your face. When you say, though, I'm running out of air, that's because I swallowed wrong, not because I didn't breathe enough. Now I've swallowed correctly, and I'm gonna do it again. Scrunching up your face can give you that more grotesque, evil, undead sorcerer kind of vibe. So try that as well. Posture is always a big part of what you're going to get from your voice. And also, Glitch, I am glad that I can be an inspiration to you. Like I said, I was the shy kid. I never thought I'd end up doing this, but at the same time, I found characters that inspired me, like the Pizza Cats, like Team Rocket, and watching and imitating them, I now find myself in a place where I can inspire others who are gonna imitate me, and to me, that's a tremendous honor. So thank you so much for sharing that. And Sam Alex, am I saying that right? Or Samal XX. Hope one of those is close. Maybe I just call you Sam. I will tell him that. And he will not be mad at me for that. And thank you for asking about him. I'm sure he very much appreciates it. Or thank Kun, as he will say. If Sonic Prime got Season 4, and I wonder what it's about, what do you think could happen if Sonic Prime got a Season 4? I know something that they were going to do, and something that they were going to show until they changed the ending, so I'm not gonna say what that was. Instead, I'll say what I want them to do, and what would be great. Give us some time in New York with those characters on their own without Sonic. Specifically, how are they going to manage? What have they learned from him in his time there? And how is Nine doing? Did he go back to New York? Is he all alone in the Grim? And here's what needs to happen. Some of y'all already know how I feel about this. New York needs a Sonic, and Nine needs a friend. He is going to rebuild and reprogram Chaos Sonic after finding him in a scrap heap somewhere because he's sad and alone. But he's going to reprogram him to be his protector, who never leaves his side. But then we can maybe get into the moral exploration of that. Okay, you do have a friend now, but you programmed them to be your friend. And also, what happens if the real original Sonic comes back into the equation, where now Nine is bonded to Chaos Sonic, who maybe we, as an audience, have grown to like? What can you do with that? That's what I want. That's what I need. And Sega, IDW, anybody out there who might be listening, you could do it. You can make that happen. Y'all can make that happen. We deserve that. Can I do the Thunderfang voice? I'll give you a little bit of Thunderfang, sure.
Source dragons, you 7 cosmic frauds.
I keep swallowing weird. I need to drink some of this. Okay, there we go. That is better. Yes, for whatever reason, every time I keep jumping into these voices, everything goes wrong. And Saliva's like, oh yeah? I don't work for you no more. Down the wrong hatch. And then I gotta refine my talkie voice. We are back though. We are so back. I need more Thunderfang quotes in my brain, but that's the one that sticks out with me. Let's see. Maybe if Nine were to rebuild Chaos Sonic, maybe his screen shows green eyes instead of the red ones, reflecting how he's a good guy like Sonic. That's adorable. Oh, I like that. That's actually a really good idea. That's a really good idea. I'm thinking about it now. I'm thinking about it. I could see that. I could absolutely see that. Very nice. And maybe, just maybe, if he's been like rusting or oxidizing, as some robots can do, maybe his shoes will have changed color as well, so you could see maybe a green shoes to match his green eyes, potentially. That's an oxidizing thing, not rust. If his shoes, his feet would have to be made of copper, but when it oxidizes, it turns kind of green. So, Can you annoy my cousin in Chaos Sonic's voice? He thinks Chaos Sonic is annoying.
Why do you think I'm annoying? Why do you think I'm annoying? I'm not annoying. I'm the least annoying robot you've ever met. In fact, I'm sure of all the robots you've ever met, and you were to list them all from most annoying to least annoying, I would be at the very, very, very top and the bottom, because you think at first that I'm the most annoying, but then you get to the bottom and then you realize I am the least annoying. Am I right?
There you go. Sibuna says, maybe if Nine were to rebuild Chaos. Oh, I read that already. But yes, very good idea. I like it a lot. All right, you know what I'm doing? I'm taking not just from Jaleel White. There is so much Chris Tucker in there.
Lee, man, what you doing? We all gonna die, man. Jackie, what you saying? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
There is so much of that in there. That's where my nonsense rambling just kind of takes from. All right. So, with all of that said, I think we might be just about ready to wrap things up around here. I'm gonna do one last look-see at who else is streaming, and maybe I will raid who I planned on raiding before if they're still going. They might not be. They might not be. I might need to find a new person to raid. And I would prefer if they're on the wholesome side. So, I think I have made my decision. But let me just check the tags one more time, just to make sure. Let's see. Steve Urkel and Chris Tucker is quite the combo. If they wanted to be as annoying as possible, I'm not sure if there's a... And I love both of them. I love those characters. I love the performances. I love the actors. But if they want to annoy, there are a few who are on that level. Okay, yes, the individual who I wanted to raid initially is still streaming, so that is where we are going to go. We have Emerald, who is currently doing a speed run of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. So let's get it. Let us initiate that raid. I don't know if he is wholesome, family-friendly style, but he Seems like he might be, but don't say I didn't warn you if you're not about the sweary stuff. So just a heads up to y'all. And is he on YouTube? Can I also link him there? Can I also link him there? He ain't got no. Oh wait, he do got a YouTube, but is he also live on it? And once again, yeah, happy birthday to me, not me. Happy birthday to Sonic, whose voice sounds like my voice sometimes. Chaos Sonic's eyes on the screen could go red whenever he gets agitated. Yes, 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 I am all for it. Like maybe the reprogramming didn't work, and sometimes he's just kind of going back into destroy Sonic and his friends mode. I hope Rocky gets to sleep. Maybe he's sleeping right now. Maybe he's full of chili dogs and is kind of in that sort of siesta mode. I might be using my words wrong. I'm gonna not try to do that again. For those of you on the YouTube side, here is a link to where the raid is going to be at. And yeah, Rockoon's gonna be here tomorrow. Until then, of course, as always, work hard, work smart, be good to others, and be good to yourself because you deserve it. And Sonic deserves a big old hug and all the chili dogs. Happy birthday, Sonic, and bye-bye, everybody. Rocky will be here tomorrow. Peace out.